scalp. I just put these braids in my hair, and whew, my scalp is a little itchy right now. You guys like the braids? You guys like the braids? Let me know in the comment section below. So decided to come to the park today just to get some fresh air. I'm not working today, is my day off, so instead of like being in my house, being in my room all day, I decided to come out, get some fresh air. And I brought my notebook as well. I have my journals that I can, and my pen, so I'm gonna journal a little bit and just, you know, really take in the fresh air. I have experienced a lot of mental health issues during the winter months. Now that it's getting a little bit better and the weather is a little bit hot, the weather's nice, you can come out without a jacket, I decided to, you know, get myself up and pick myself up and start and trying to enjoy my life, you know, stop feeling bad for myself and my situation, and really try to, because this is the thing about life, right? And it's a lesson that I'm still learning. But the thing about life is that you can't control anything. You can't control people, you can't control situationships, you can't control how someone perceives you. You can't control anybody or anything. All you can do is control yourself. So I'm just in a state right now in my life where I'm learning to just control myself and control how I spend my time, how I spend my energy, what I react to, my feelings, my emotions. I am emotional, I am an empath, I feel everything and energy. And a lot of times in my life, I've tried to control things. It's just a period in my life right now where I just gotta control myself. The only person that I can control is me. Laying in your bed all day, or staying in your house all day, or really just feeling sorry for yourself and your situation, you have time to do that when you're close to death. God forbid, but let's say you fall ill, you fall sick. What do you do all day? You're gonna lie in a hospital bed, right? And you're gonna contemplate everything. So I have the energy, I have the time, I have the strength. I'm still young, you're still young, we're still young. Why sit in our own shit, you know? This is not the time for us to be sitting in our shit. It's the time for us to be taking some type of charge, some type of chances in our life, instead of laying in the bed all day like you're sick. There's nothing wrong with you, you're healthy. You might be depressed, you might feel sad, you might feel angry, you might feel anxious, but however, I hate using the word but, however, you can get out of your house, you know, go for a walk, go to your local park, you know, go outside, touch some grass, and feel the wind, feel the breeze. I promise you're gonna feel better, and I can say that because I feel better. Guys, trust me, I was I'm not leaving the house today. But I'm you know what, let me go outside, let me get some air, let me go. And I feel amazing. I got something to drink on my way here, and now the camera's on and I'm talking to you guys, and I feel great. I feel good, you know? So if you're in your room right now, man, and you're just depressed or sad, or you know, whatever you're going through, get out your house. Trust me, get out your house. You're gonna feel so much better. Also, I wanted to talk about, I've been going through this experience kind of my whole life. However, this experience is popping back up again because I am working alongside people. And the experience that I've been having is jealousy, envy, cattiness, mean girlness. And you would think this is not high school, this is a workplace. But no, I'm in a toxic work environment currently. And I'm experiencing all these different energies and all these different people that have something to say, but really only to say behind your back. You know, they would never come to your face and say it for real. And you know, people just going out of their way to be mean, people going out of their way to belittle you because they feel shitty in their own life and they feel insecure about what they got going on. And I'm experiencing that again. It's something that I've experienced like my whole life. Your presence has such a big impact on them that they feel like they need to be mean to you, that they feel like they have to belittle you. The bigger picture is the fact that these people are insecure. They hate their lives. There's nothing going on in their lives. Their life sucks. The thing is, when these people are at work, this is the only place that they feel seen, that they feel heard, that they feel like people care. Why? Because they're usually the managers, or they're usually the co-workers that have a higher position, or they make a little bit more money, or the manager favors them. And so because they come into work and they feel like this is the only place where I can feel seen, I can feel heard, they're going to take that and they're going to be negative and nasty and rude, because outside of the workplace, nobody gives a fuck about them. Their lives are shitty. They are shitty. They look in the mirror and they hate what they see. And that's just the truth. That's me being straight up. Okay? When people are mean in the workplace, outside, when people are mean in the workplace, managers, co-workers, supervisors, understand that they hate their life. Understand that they hate their face. Understand that they hate their features. Understand that nobody looks at them in real life. Understand that if they were on fire, nobody would even spit on them. Understand. Once you understand that point, you can start to move differently. Even if, I'm telling you guys, even if they're mean, they're cold, they avoid you, whatever the situation is, right? You guys have to understand that point. Understand that point. They hate themselves. And once you understand that point, you can choose. You can choose to be like, I love myself. I love my features. I don't have a problem. I don't have to feed into their negative bullshit. I don't need to become them. I don't need to be them. I don't need to be mean to them back. I don't need to be like them. Like I said, if somebody is disrespecting you, and listen, this is just my take on it because this is how I am. If somebody's disrespecting you, disrespect is different. If someone's just being mean, that's different. Disrespect and mean are two different things. And remember guys, we're talking about work environment. So at the end of the day, even though we shouldn't even be focusing on people, because when you're at work, what do? You come to work to make your money and go home. You come to work, you make your money and you go home. However, you work with people, right? Unless you have a job where you don't work with people. It's actually hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Last week, I almost lost it on this manager. This manager goes out of her way to try to make me feel like shit. And this lady looks like an unglazed Timbit with black ass glasses on her face. So her face is just like a unglazed Timbit, like a fucking old-fashioned glaze? Old-fashioned glaze, because there's sour cream. Sour cream is glazed. She looks like an old-fashioned glazed Timbit. And she wears these big, just skinny black glasses. She looks terrible. Goes out her way to be mean. Well, I wanted to fight back. I wanted to show, like, you know what? You're not the only person that can be mean. You're not the only person that can switch it. Because the thing about me is, like, at work, I'm professional. I'm sweet, I do the job. And because of that, people see my kindness for weakness. So this lady here, that's what she's taking it for. Like, oh, like, I can pick on Shorty because she's so sweet, she's so nice, like, she's not gonna do anything. You guys have to remember that people just really don't like themselves and they hate their situations, and sometimes they just take it out on people. And it's not an excuse, it's just for you to know that, and it's for you to say, you know what, that has nothing to do with me. I'm gonna remain in my own energy. I can't control that person. I can only control myself. I hope that wasn't all over the place for you guys. I just really wanted to get this out because I know I'm not the only one that experiences these things, you know? And sometimes it can take you a while for you to realize and for you to understand why you should take the high route. Because it took me a long time. This is not, you know, everything that I speak is from experiences. However, when I didn't have those experiences, I've heard people give me the advice, you know, of, hey, like, just take the high route, you know, just, you know, stay calm. People have told me to stay sweet, stand. I understand what they're talking about. I understand what they mean. Because it's like, you really can't control anybody but yourself. You can't. Going back and forth with a mean coworker, boss, whatever, you trying to show like, oh, well, I can be mean too. Guess what? Nobody wins in that situation. The best thing that you can do for yourself and your sanity is to stay away from it. Like, literally, start picking your battles. Because not every battle you're going to win. And more times than less, battles that you choose to fight can end up fucking you over more than the other person. Always good to give people grace. Like I said, and I'll say it again, if somebody disrespects you, if somebody crosses a boundary, then that is your chance to go. Do you understand? That is your chance to run. Boom. Go. It's go time. Like, let's get active now. However, if somebody's just being mean, if somebody's just trying to make you feel some type of way, shit, like, honestly, laugh it off. And it's easier said than done. I choose to pick my battles, and I want you guys to pick and choose your battles as well. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. I just been picking up my camera and getting used to speaking to the camera. I feel good. I love the fact that I chose to come to the park instead of bed rotting. And trust me, guys, bed rotting is a real thing. Bed rotting is a real thing. It's amazing. I love to bed rot, to be honest, because I am such a homebody. Like, I rather be in the crib than be outside. However, when it comes to my mental health and going through my own personal struggles of just growing up and trying to find my place and find my purpose and, you know, all the stuff, I find that I need to get out more. I need to connect with nature. I need to connect with myself more. And doing all of that is just going to help me connect with people more. And finding the right people at that, you know, because you don't want to just connect to anybody. You know, just finding the right people for me and finding the right opportunities for me and knowing exactly what I want in life and how I want to go about it. And you know, there's a difference between taking charge and trying to have control, because you can't, like, again, you can't control anything, but you could take charge. You could make the first step. There could be an opportunity that you think is not for you, but you can try for that opportunity. You could try out for that team. You could try out for that job. You could try out for a higher position at your workplace. You might not think, oh, I'm not good at this. I won't be good at it. But you never know until you try, right? The best thing you can do in life is, I guess, to fail. Because if you fail, that means at least you tried. You actually fail when you don't try. You actually fail when you don't try, and it's a true thing. When you don't try is actually when you fail, because you didn't even make a step. You didn't even make a step, so automatically you failed. And don't feel bad either. Don't feel bad for trying something and it doesn't work out. Because trust me, I have rebranded. I've done a bunch of businesses. I've done this, I've done that, and a lot of shit failed. A lot of things flopped in my face, but I'm still trying. I'm still here. I'm still here. I've taken breaks 1,000 times, but I'm still trying. And the best thing you can do too is try to switch up how you do stuff too. If one way's not working, try another way. If something's not working, then just try something else. Just keep trying stuff till you see what works, man. Keep throwing spaghetti at the wall until you see what sticks. Like, life is not over until you're on your deathbed. So you have all this time to experiment. Like, it's all gonna come. It's all gonna come. I have to have faith in it. But I want to show you guys that I've been reading this book called The Personal Assistant. When I was younger, I used to read a lot, and reading was like an escape from reality. You know, I used to like read the words and then picture the the characters and picture the situation happening. And I'm on chapter 7. I'm gonna read some more chapters while I'm here, and then I do have a journal book, and this says don't talk, act, don't say, show, don't promise, prove. This is my journal, and this is all my deep dark secrets. My deep dark secrets are all in here. I've been journaling more for shadow work because I'm not gonna lie, like right now I can't afford therapy, and I know I really need therapy. I know that at least I know that I would benefit from therapy. Another journal here, and this is Life is Beautiful, and that's just my book for ideas. Anything that I want to create, I put it in my book. That's what I'm going to be doing today while I'm at the park. I don't know, maybe I need to, you know, become a kid again. Maybe I need to get back to basics and become a kid. When I think about it, growing up, I was outside. Sometimes you would have to beg your mom to go outside. Mom, can I go outside? And when she says no, you're upset. You get older and then things change. It's just life. Things change. You want to go out less, you know, sometimes you want to talk to people less. You get into your own head about things. Go back to basics, guys. Like whatever you used to do as a child, maybe revisit it. You never know. If you're feeling stuck in life, if you feel like you don't know your purpose, maybe revisit some of the things you used to do as a kid.